Welcome to Stormcitygh TV. We are excited to have with us Doreen Okyere, a gospel musician who resides here in Tema. I hope all of you have heard of this name. I hope you are seeing the videos, how she's performing. Currently, I think she is the most top-notch performing gospel musician in Ghana. You can doubt that, but if you check the videos, the trends, you understand that there is no current gospel musician that we can compare to her. Before I introduce her to you, we'll go for a break. We'll be back. Welcome back from the break. She is currently here with us. Before I let you see her, I would like you to go on all social media platforms and follow. Just go and type the name Doreen Okyere on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Just go and follow Doreen Okyere, and you see what we are talking about. I'm saying it again, that there is no gospel musician currently in Ghana that you can compare to her. She's performing week in, week out. Okay, week in, week out. If you wake up in the morning and you want to just worship God, just go and listen to her music. Take some clue from her words she has chosen to make her music, and then you will be able to have a flow with God during the day. If you are going to sleep, just listen to Doreen Okyere and you have that peace to sleep in the night. So I'll welcome Doreen Okyere. Welcome to Stormcitygh.
Thank you very much.
We want to know who Miss Doreen Okyere is.
As you can see, and as you said earlier, I'm Doreen Okyere, living in Tema.
Okay.
A gospel music minister.
Yeah.
Yes, I minister in songs. I lead praise and worship.
Okay.
Basically, that is what I am in the music scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did this journey started? When did you had a feel like you want to do gospel?
Well, I started right from, I think, GSS.
Okay.
GSS and in church. Whilst growing up, we had an interest in joining the school choir, church choir, singing gradually, building our potentials from there. And then by the grace of God, we followed through till now. And so at some point, we realized that we could take this thing to the highest level. We started with a lot of people, but some of them just did it. Around that time, they couldn't pursue. They didn't even have the passion or the interest in pursuing. But I did, and I followed up till now. Okay,
so talking about longevity of it, when did it actually started, the year it started?
Oh, well, if you ask me of the year, I can't really remember exactly the year. GSS, I completed in the year 93. So I'll say 91, 92.
Okay.
So 91, 92.
So you see, viewers, for 30 years on, she keeps doing this gospel music. It means she has the passion to do it.
And we're also doing that because we loved God.
Good.
Wanted to just pursue what He has put in us.
Okay.
And then not to only sing to the immediate people around us, but the people outside our reach.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because if you sing only in church, it is only your church people that will hear you.
Yeah.
If you sing only in your class, it is only your class people that will hear you. But if you want the world to hear, it means you have to go further. Yeah. Now you have to go into the studio to record the songs that you think you have received from God, and then bring it out, promote it for others who are not in your immediate circle to also hear you.
Okay. So when did you decide to do it professional?
Okay, so professionally, I started in the year 2014.
Okay.
2014, I came out with an album. I planned coming out with an album in 2014. I started the studio works, and then fortunately or unfortunately, I got pregnant on the way.
Okay.
And so it became a bit slow for me, even though I was able to finish and launch. I launched that album with about 7 months pregnancy.
Okay.
You could see me on stage so heavily pregnant singing.
Okay.
I tried to do some promotions here, and at a point I realized that no, I had become so heavy I couldn't continue again. So it made the work a bit slower because I gave birth. I had to stay home, take care of the baby, and I was doing family, so I took a little break so I can concentrate on the family, so that after finishing this baby children thing to some extent. I know that now I'm a bit free to pursue it on a larger scale. So 2014, I launched the album. I promoted for a while. I stayed back for a while. And then in 2017, I picked one of the songs from that album. That is Ye Ni Adoye. Okay. If you go on YouTube, you will find Ye Ni Adoye. I picked that song. I repackaged it, produced it again. Okay. So I picked it up from there.
Okay. So during this period, was there any obstacle doing gospel during this period?
Okay. So I also realized that doing this work, you can't do it alone. Okay. Because the people around you and around your immediate circle or inside your immediate circle are not that much to help you promote. Okay. You understand? You need, and those days social media was now coming up. Yeah. You need people to help you. And so by then we had not gotten all those bloggers, music promoters. We had not got more of them because I was now starting. Okay. So that was quite challenging because personally promoting it alone was not enough. All right. Until I grew to a certain point, I realized that no, this work I can't do it alone. I have to involve people. I have to involve bloggers, promoters to help me promote the work.
Okay. So currently, do you have management?
Yes, there is not a management per se, but it's a team that are helping me to put my music into good shape. Okay. I have a team of promoters, okay. Of which Stormcitygh is one of them. Okay. You know, right. I have Wise, the promoter. Okay. I have Obaya, governor. I have NAC promotions. I have a few others in addition who help me to, promote. I'm also trying to form a team. Forming all these people is not easy. When you are putting management team into place, it's not easy. But with time, gradually, we are growing into that.
Okay. So I've realized you are a family person.
Yes.
So how do you combine family, kids with the music?
Okay. So by the grace of God, the man I got married to knew me and knew I was a singer in church before he got married to me. He knows that I sing and I really want to take the music to another level, to the highest level that I can. So he understood me. He also loves my music. He loves what I do. Right. For that matter, he decided that he will also help me to push it. You understand? By God's grace, that man is a good man. He makes the housework a bit relaxing. He helps in the home. He helps in taking care of the kids. When I'm going out for a program, he's there to take care of them. I can go, come back. He's still there. You understand me? So we understand each other, and we help each other to pursue our dreams.
Okay, we are not trying to do comparison here, but we know of the gospel fraternity to be a foot where people's husbands even manage them, but it did not end well. How different is this man you are talking of?
Okay, so my husband is not my manager.
Okay.
You understand me? And I think that if you are also going to marry somebody who is going to manage you, the person should know the nitty-gritties of the work that you are doing. All right. What I say, I will say, if we don't understand each other, obviously, just like any other marriage, there will be a break. Okay. Ultimately, and I think so. Say, everybody has a personal interest or let me just use the word selfish interest in what we do. Yeah. So ultimately, it is a interest, and I say your personal or selfish interest. If it becomes too much centered on selfishness, there will be issues. Okay. Ultimately, I will say, metiasie, otiasie, the nyamana echo into the work that I'm doing. Are we sharing the ideas together? Let me just use the word. the revenues, the expenses, everything that is going in, coming in and going out. Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
So what I say, then there wouldn't be issues.
Okay.
Oh, but say until once the any problems, beba. It's Mimi can say on not so much into this music thing. Even though he knows that is what I'm doing, he loves it, he understands it. But Juma.
Okay.
Into he wouldn't want to even put himself into that.
Okay.
But Nejuma dia and no crampon, it will be his personal decision to manage me or not.
Okay.
So vanity as I said, no managing. Praise God. But from experiences like you are saying, from that experience, fault were home.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do exactly the same thing or repeat that same thing. Say money kuno am managing because yakwe nipa no faults between a PM if baby aba. It's rather now I should rather take an external person, but then I would involve my husband.
Okay.
So to say, hey, my husband will know this is my manager, the ins and the outs. He's away. Yeah. So what I say, hey, no, we can avoid a lot of issues.
Okay. So when did you have your breakthrough here? Because I can see some plaques here, award-winning plaques here. When did you have your breakthrough that led to you winning all these awards?
Okay, so my first award, which is this one, was in 2020. That was COVID era.
Okay.
In the COVID era, I came out with a song entitled "Faithful God."
Yeah.
That song did well.
Yeah.
It did well, and by the grace of God, I won this award, Gospel Song of the Year 2020, Faithful God.
Okay.
And I'm keeping this award so well because they remind me, they push me. They tell me that, Madam, you can't relax, so there is still more work to be done.
Yeah.
So it was really an honor to have them and to also show that, say you are not just doing it, but it is being acknowledged out there.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, acknowledge these works.
Okay.
This one too was Gospel Act of the Year. That one was this song, Higher. I came out with a song, Higher. And that is what also gave me this award. Okay,
so this one was in the COVID period.
Yes.
And this one, all the two.
No, I think when 2020 COVID was down.
Yeah.
I think COVID was almost, even though we're still in the nose mask era, but it was down. I think it was down. But this one, the COVID 2020, when it was so fresh.
Yeah, that's when you won.
Yes.
And this one was in 2020.
2022, yeah.
Okay, so viewers, we are still here with Doreen Okyere, the Minister of the Gospel. She's doing so well, and I love her. I love her project out there. I said, if you want to listen to words encouragement, words of encouragement early in the morning, listen to Doreen Okyere. When you're coming back from work in the afternoon, listen to her. In the evening before you go to sleep, just go and search for Doreen Okyere. All social media platforms, she is there. She is playing shows week in, week out. Okay, so madam, back to this music stuff. Have you ever been disappointed at a point in stage in this music journey where you feel like I had to give up?
Oh, many times. Sometimes it's quite difficult.
Okay.
Because painful was simply I can say
yeah.
And money is always everything.
Yes.
The Bible says that the love of it is the root of all evil. At some point, the Bible says that money answereth all things. What else? It is only the love of it. But then, when money is involved, I tell you that we can do a lot of things. But sometimes, especially, this gospel thing, people find it difficult to promote the gospel work that we are doing. And I'm not surprised because at some point in the Bible, when you read the book of John, at some point, the Bible said that the Son of Man has no place to even lay his head.
Okay.
What I say,
Yes.
which means that there were times that he also went through challenges. Maybe I'm not doing it to cry. No ni. Inti enya ye wanwa say ebia ejuma na ye ne to de bia na edin. But you see, to every purpose, according to the book of Ecclesiastes, to every purpose there is a timing and there is a season. Nyame wo mre edema bibia. But then no said ya Erade bisa Moses say Moses edia na ukra wo nsem no. And Moses say, oh, edua. As for Moses, he thought that he was just holding a stick. But God was able to use that stick to perform a lot of miracles in the land of Egypt. It was out of that same stick that God brought the children of Israel from slavery. What I say, and you know, we should still be found doing the work of God. We should still be found pursuing our passion, pursuing the calling that God has given us, so that when the time is come, when the season is come, when the purpose of God has arrived and is about to be revealed, or your prophetic manifestation is about to be unfolded, God should still find you doing that thing that you are doing.
Okay.
What am I saying?
Yes.
Mimi who say music ne free.
Yeah.
But Nyankopon, and because to every purpose there is a purpose, and there is a season and there is a timing. Yeah. Emra ne so say Nyankopon be use Moses ene ne dua no. Emre no so ye nyame bemu enti mre no so say Nyankopon de music no ebekọ into the international globe into the international scene. Emre no so God will come through.
Okay.
What am I saying? We'll still be doing the work, because Erade ba no say hey dey na wo ye na, you should still be able to say oh Erade me still am kura me nyunto me njem ye.
Okay.
Even though there are challenges, but me njem God can still use you for a purpose.
Okay. Do you have anybody in the music fraternity that you look up to, that you wish to even collaborate with? Or you've already done that with that person?
Oh, collaborations, there might one to be. I did one with one Edem evangelist. And I'm church. Okay. So I don't know whether you've heard of Edem Evangelist.
No.
I did The Faithful God with him.
Okay.
And then I also did another song, It Is Well, with one Theo Mills, who is also in the US now. Okay. In the future, I might want to do collaborations, but I wouldn't take that decision alone. I would like to take that decision with the team that I have.
Okay.
What I say, and you almost suggest here, we will discuss it and see if there's a need to, maybe one particular song be a day, but there's the need to put someone on board.
Okay, so growing up to do gospel, I'm trying to talk about, is there any gospel artist that you looked up to, or that you listened to, that inspired you?
Yes.
Aside the talent or the gifts that God has given you.
Okay, so I mean, in church, growing up, we were looking up to singers like Daughters of Glorious Jesus. Okay. We're singing their songs all over the place.
Yeah.
We're singing that of Ohima Mercy. Okay. We're singing that of Obapa Christie. Yeah. So those are the people that we've been looking up to until now. Okay. And thankfully they are still in the system. What I say, and you know, yes, she say, Nyankopon be cry more, the end, pempen so we do, and even more.
Okay.
And even more. What I say,
So, do you have any projects upcoming?
Yes. I actually wanted to come out with a single.
Okay. From
the very beginning of the year, but the team I'm working with now advised that we should rather work on an album. Okay. So we are trying to put an album together. We are working on some proposals, putting some few things on paper. I'm sure by mid or getting to the latter part of the year, we'll release the album.
Okay. Yes. Viewers, we are still here with Miss Doreen Okyere. She's telling us a lot how her music journey began and where she's heading towards. But I think we would like to just give us some gospel this afternoon. Just if you can sing for us, for the sake of my viewers who have not listened to you before, who would like to listen to you for the first time. If you can do The Faithful God for me. Because for me it's
your favorite.
My favorite. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just do that version. You are my rock in times of despair, Morning by morning, night by night, new mercies I see. I call you Adonai. I call you Elohim. You are faithful God. You are faithful, faithful God. You are faithful, faithful.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the voice.
Yeah, thank you.
You see what I was telling you, viewers out there. I'm saying that if you want words to encourage you, okay, if you are giving up in life, thinking that all is not well, I say go and listen to Doreen Okyere. You have the zeal to restart all again.
Thank you very much.
She is a talent that Ghana must listen to.
Thank you.
Before we go, what message do you have for us out there?
Okay.
Those of us who don't like going to church, those of us who think there's nothing like Christ, who don't have faith in Jesus, what message do you have for us?
Okay, so I'll say that there's some interesting message out there. Right now, the way the world has become, people really don't believe in church.
Okay.
People don't really believe in pastors. People don't really believe in Christ. We go on social media every day, every night, and we see posts that really goes against the call of God. But I want to tell you something. No matter what you think, no matter what you say, Christ is Christ. And according to the Bible, the same way we saw, the disciples saw Jesus go up, the same way we will see him come down. And this time around, when he's coming, he's not coming as a lamb to be slaughtered and to be hanged on a tree. He's coming as the lion. He's coming as a judge. And so I want to tell you that, and I want to also encourage you, don't just look at the things and circumstances and issues that are happening around. If some pastors or some servants of God are doing some things that you think are wrong, remember that those people are also going to face judgment, just like you. Also for now, Phyllis Oshena, Onunti won't sorry. And now wouldn't you be a Oshena near ye winti won't sorry no cramenco, Meshademo, Mesum Yankuponi Adeno. Kai say, Sani Pacrono, almost one day, Obejina me and Mebuat, nano. Won't so obey you are not one day, said a soft one obey nano. Ain't Mr. If today you will not bow down to Jesus, one day you will bow down no matter what, because he's coming. Or bad din. Bible say okrana ketia I want nsem. So also we hear adwuma meradia hwem na ye no pepepe. Emfa nchen. So also won nyanso a mesrewo just asem no to na hwehwe Yesu, because he is the answer to the world today. If you get into contact, if you come into contact with him, if you meet Jesus in Puni Mpua, and I'll be who say you have met Christ. Joyce blessing because say Edrobian Kadem.
Yeah.
Edrobian Kadem. When Jesus comes, Edrobian Kadem. And of a truth, he is coming again. And to know, Mr. When you are taking a decision today, think about tomorrow. Give your life to Jesus, and your life will never be the same. Maybe I don't home and come back dear, but it will be the best decision you have taken, because and yet they be an from niedi. I thought that the obedi credit, but we still hold on, because in the fruit of the spirit, no, long suffering is part of the fruit of the spirit. Obi no can answer mo say I didn't think a short suffering. but long suffering. So it means long suffering is part of the fruit of the Spirit. There is joy, there is hope, there is love, there is faith, there is so much excitement. Bible says where the Spirit of God is, there is liberty. But I want to tell you that liberty woho, enije woho, but there is also long suffering. There are times in shiran kwana beba wakwemu when you beji urebe fimpo se wako how be muda. There are times it will be a time of long suffering when your faith must work, when your trust in God must work. Inti ni nyina ka ho na eso menua hwehwe Yesu ene hwehwe no na wabrabo enye sada nyame nhyira.
Okay, our minister says hwehwe Yesu, hwehwe Christ. Those of us on the street who think that we will not go to church, we did not create ourselves. The Creator will come and the time of judgment will come one day. This is Time with Doreen Okyere, the gospel minister who resides here in Tema. Mommy, thanks for having you.
You're welcome.
We would love to come back again when the new album is fully
definitely
out.
Definitely.
Thanks for having you.
God bless.
So this is Stormcitygh TV. It is Time with Miss Doreen Okyere, the award-winning gospel musician.
May I use this opportunity to also say something small? Right. I want to just use this opportunity to thank my team of promoters who are helping me day in and day out. In fact, they are always on my neck. What do we have next? Where are we going? What song are we bringing? What video are we bringing? Especially one man called Stormcitygh. He's always on my neck, my goodness. I want to just take this opportunity to appreciate them. I'm grateful to Stormcitygh. I'm grateful to Wise promoter, Wise the biggest promoter, and then Wisdom Blog, and then NAC Promotions, Obaya Governor, Nyamishra Munina. I'm too much grateful. And then Kobe made it. I'm grateful to all of you. Nyamishra Mukesiepa, you are really helping me. Na Madam Wasi say, you started say the enyomuba out. You shall say the faithful God no muni ade eba no. Fiti Satan munina munjami mu. You've been holding me. You've been helping me. God bless you. I believe that when it becomes so big, we are all going to enjoy the fruits. Thank you.
When it becomes so big, we are all going to enjoy the fruits of our labor. This is the last message from Miss Doreen Okyere. Subscribe to all her social media platforms, follow her and listen to her words. This is still Stormcitygh TV. We shall be back on your screen another time. Bye-bye.